This is Neil Meyer with the Front Office News. I'm with graduate senior wide receiver Michael Young. Michael, tell me, how does it feel to be back here at Camp Higher Ground this year? Coming into your second season, how do you feel this year compared to how you felt last year?
Way more comfortable. Now that I know the offense, I got a pretty good grasp of everything. Last year, just because I got here so late, I got here like a week before camp, so I kind of jumped right into things. It was, high anxiety, high stress kind of atmosphere for me, but second go around, gelling with all the the offensive line, the quarterback, the tight ends, the other receivers, and having that year under my belt, everything is kind of smooth sailing right now. I'm comfortable, not complacent, but comfortable, and I'm just having fun. I'm having 10 times more the fun, just because one, it's my last go around, and two, we have a really great team, we have really great guys, so I'm definitely enjoying it my second time around here. So
awesome. I know after the spring game you mentioned you weren't complacent. Talk about what your expectations are for this year. I know we've seen you out here getting extra reps after practice. I think Kaz told me earlier you catch about 100, 150 passes after practice. Talk about what that means. Like you said, you never want to stay complacent.
Just always want to get an advantage on your opponent, whether that's someone that you're going against on the defense or fellow receivers. Just always want to get an advantage. I always want to stay ahead. I think all of us here, obviously we want to make this a profession one day, so you have to, act accordingly. Not saying that you have to be all business all the time. There's a time and a place for everything, but out here it's all business, and it's 2 out of the 24 hours of the day where a coach asks you to lock in, come out here and give it your all. So that's nothing. And like I said, it's something I love to do. It's something that all of us out here love to do. So, for me to stick around and run some routes with Dez, maybe because we missed it, on a specific route or a specific play, or to catch 100 to 150 passes, that's nothing. That's just the extra that's going to be key when it's it's needed the most during the season, and it's going to be better for me, and hopefully it sets an example for the rest of the guys on the team.
Awesome. You mentioned your connection with Dez. Talk about what your connection has been like so far early on in camp. I know we've seen the connection there. Talk about that connection between you guys from year 1 to year 2.
I just think it's just getting used to each other. Like I said, I got here a week before camp, so I really didn't get too much of an off season to spend with Dez. This go time. This time around, I had the whole off season with him. So we repped the routes that we have in our offense millions and millions of times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just having that connection, just knowing where I'm gonna be, just knowing my tempo, where I need to be, and where I and how I need to get there. So it's been excellent, and like you said, you guys seen this camp. He's been putting the ball perfectly, not just for me, just for everybody on the offense. He's connecting with everybody on all cylinders. And as a receiver, even when the ball's not coming my way, and I see, he's connecting on a dime of a post to Tyler or AP or Jordan or whoever, that brings excitement to me because, he's doing it with those guys and he's doing it with everybody. So, the connection is there. It's not just me. It's with everybody. But, for me and him specifically, it's been amazing, and I'm excited.
Awesome. I know I talked to Tyler a few days ago. He mentioned how much of a leader you have been in the locker room. Like, he said you would text him on some off days, like, hey, we have a workout this time. And he mentioned that you are embracing the veteran leadership, and he's really appreciative of you. Talk about what that means to you to be a big mentor on guys like Tyler Scott, Drew Donnelly, Will Pauling, all the younger guys in the wide receiver room.
It means a lot, especially because we all came in at the same time. So I'm just as new to this as they are. So, and for them to kind of accept me and embrace me and, really look for me as, look towards me for advice and things of that nature, it means a lot because I came in here and the first thing I told myself, I was like, I'm not going to step on anyone's toes. I'm just kind of going to be laid back. Whenever I have to say something, I'll say it. But if it's not needed, then I won't. I'll just go out and I'll just lead by example. And now guys are, more receptive to me, and they're coming up to me and they're asking me, during practice, like, they're pulling me to the side, like, hey, Mike, how can I do this better? Or, hey, how can I do this better? Or they'll text me like, hey,